The church has always understood that the grace of the sacraments is normally bestowed within the context of the actual sacramental celebration itself. But the grace of the sacraments are always ordered towards salvation and bringing God's saving love to the individual. And so we've always understood that if through no fault of their own, someone is not able to participate in the actual celebration and yet yearns for that grace, then God will see to it that that grace will reach the individual. Such is God's determination to love us and to heal us and so on. So when it comes to the Eucharist, what has developed over time, precisely because of that insight, is the recognition of the possibility of a spiritual communion by which the grace of the sacrament reaches the individual, even though, say, through sickness or now through COVID's restrictions and so on, they're not able to be part of it. So that's why at the Mass, when those who are present are coming forward to receive, someone will recite a traditional prayer for spiritual communion, by which we recognize Jesus present in the Eucharist, we recognize He's loving us, and ask that His grace reach us. So there's a beauty in that, there's a consolation in that, a real comfort, but at the same time, I'll go back to your phrase, there's a discomfort in that, there's a dissatisfaction, and I hear it again and again and again from people. Yes, we're grateful that we can have the live stream masses and all these sorts of things, but it just isn't the same. And I think when they say it just isn't the same, there's so much to it, but part of it is the missing of the relationships in the community. I was talking to someone about that just the other day. He says, I miss getting to church, and certainly first and foremost for the Eucharist, but the people that I know, and chatting with them on the doorstep, going in or out, and all these sorts, all that are part of the Christian community. So I'm glad, though, to hear that somebody's missing it. One of my worries is that people get a little bit comfortable, and Mass Sunday morning, I don't have to get dressed, I don't have to go, oh, this is great. And I hope they wouldn't get too comfortable with that. And I hope there is that deep sense within them of missing the full experience of the celebration of the Eucharist.